Greetings, all. Hope you're enjoying your day wherever you are. We're looking at the east, going out towards Africa. And that's the north, or kind of northeast. Come around to the south. Like if we go that direction, you go into Bridgetown. That's the west. You're looking out, going to the area around St. Vincent and Lucia. And this is above our head. To me, it's beautiful. This is the rainy season in Barbados. But I didn't put up this video to talk about the rainy season. I want to talk about something like I have never talked to you about before. We have mentioned it occasionally, but never like in the manner that I'm going to talk about it today. And this is just the beginning. Our world is run by a group of people who is built on a foundation, who built it on a foundation of enslaving people. Today, we call them Caucasians, but throughout time, before this, the what they call the racialization, they were named different names. It's like your Bible told you, the devil has many names. Satan, Lucifer, names after names after names. This is what you're dealing with. Everybody is looking at a specific man. But it's not, it's the character, not the picture, not the face, the character. And the world we built, living in, is built on slavery, enslaving somebody to create what we call wealth, but what they see as power. They told us that wealth is money, that if you have enough of it, you can live happily, comfortable. Your children, after you be happy. But that's not factual. Now, the world that's been created, or should I say be made, for us who are considered the slave, is different to the world that is created for them or made for them, who is considered as the creators, the power. And you will see they have tiers. They have the wealthy, then the ultra wealthy among them. The people, it keeps going up in tiers up to the people who are supposedly the unknowns at the top. But there's one thing you'll look at in the planet and see. And many of you have not been looking at this. I know it because I watch, like I said, I watch the people, the actors, the people who do things. And I also watch their actions to see how it works out. And they do the same thing. But I want you to get a pencil and write this down. Get a piece of paper. If you got to play this video over again, get a pencil and paper, because it, all the times I've been telling you, build something and grow something, because something is going to happen in the process, in time. What you call time, but it's a process. Time, you have to use the word time to describe it, because that's how you've been taught. That's how we've been taught in school. But you look around the world today, if you look at, you can't just look at the way things are right now if you want to comprehend what's going on. If you look at it right now, you'll see just war going around the world, and you see America fighting against this person, and everybody's fighting against each other, and Chinese, Russians are. But you gotta look at it, if you want to comprehend it, from a historical point of view. And history shows you exactly how and what is happening. I began by saying it's built on slavery. And if you go back in time, it doesn't matter who's enslaving who. It's still built on slavery. The latest iteration of it is the people we call the Caucasian, the people we call the Arab, and the people we call the Jews had a compact that has for 1,000, 2,000 years enslaved the African. Not that the African isn't enslaved himself either, but look at what's happened. The African didn't build a whole world power off the enslavement of another African. These three did. And today, these three are fighting each other for that power. See, the Arabs got wealth, but they don't have power. The other two have joined together now. Under a very fragile truce to hold on to power. But one guy had made a move to usurp absolute power. And that's what we call the thing called AI. Now, AI is built on the world we have today. It uses the intelligence now. And when you say the intelligence, how they train the AIs is to look at the books, you know, love stories, war, what they call peace. It looks at everything. Every book that's written about trees, wars, everything, the AI reads. So it's been put into the AI. And the AI is taught to reason. They will ask the AI a question. What's the best house to build? And according to all the houses, information that they put in about houses around the world into the AI will come out with a plan for a house that it considers the best house to build and in the best location. Well, if it's Alaska, you got to build a house to keep you warm. If in Africa, you got to build a house that keeps you cool. So now, there's also another side to this. The mental capacity and state of the AI is built around one man, the Caucasian. And if you've been watching throughout the years, they're talking about how what the AI, how it thinks, doesn't even see black people. Now, black people, we call Africans, especially in America and Europe, they've been complaining about not being included in this, which is an error. And as we go on, I will deal with that issue. But the AI is built on the mental state of this Caucasian, which is unstable. Because if you look at the wars and all that, the history that they put into the AI, showing all the destruction, wars and everything, guess who is the one who planned and executed all that? And all that information is in the AI now. But also in the AI is this pristine world called heaven, where everybody's living happily ever after. Now, when the AI is combined with a robot, and the robot has to patrol the world, he's looking for two places. One where everything is perfect, and one where everything is in chaos. And the place that's in chaos is the one that has to be fixed. Guess who lives in the world where there's chaos? You drive through Miami and look at the places where chaos reigns. You drive through Africa and look at the places where chaos reigns. People don't comprehend why China is building like it is. It's trying to create that utopia for its people to be untouched by the AI. Sometimes, I told you many times, I have to be aware of how I'm making videos, because I can give information about things that cause issues for us. I'm talking about bigger issues for African people. Good morning. Good morning. Now, the world around us, you look at London, France, Paris, and all the places in Europe that are being corrupted and destroyed. Now, beneath all of this, and I know people are not watching, that's why I told you to get your pencil. Start doing some searches for places in the world where utopias are being created. South America, Europe, even in Africa. Among the Africans, it's being created in some places. South Africa, Kenya, Saudi Arabia. People hear about the line in Saudi Arabia and don't comprehend what it is. But anyway, these utopias are being created. And guess who's moving in there? If you read carefully, they will talk about how it's AI controlled, AI controlled, AI controlled. I've seen articles where people are wondering, people on YouTube, why are all of these wealthy people moving out from England and America and Europe? Why are they moving to Argentina? They're moving to the Middle East. People will comprehend what Gaza was supposed to become. It may not become that because there are some things like it's Newton's effect then. Gravity. You see, sometimes, what do they call it now? Oh, a force. When you exert a force against something, the same force is exerted against the force that you projected. And sometimes that force will cause your force to fall apart. Anyway, that's the only way I could describe it quickly in this video. But we're having a world, they're creating a world where chaos and utopia are being built side by side, and the misery and chaos that you see is focused on in the news. You're focused on that and not seeing the rest, and therefore not acting against it. I told you to write down what I was saying. I hope you did. And now go and look at it and prepare for it. We are coming into the end stages. The last video I made is you remember the video, I think it's 1, 2, or 3 videos away. The knowledge is not for all. I don't choose those statements willy-nilly, as people might say. The old people in my family will say. My aunt, who raised me up, took care of me as a child. Those are the words she'd use to describe situations and actions. But you got a platform being built with the mentality of the Caucasian. First, he enslaved the African to build his wealth and power. Now he's harnessing the mind, the brain, the same brain. He's putting his brain in a robot to hold on to that wealth and power on planet Earth. It's getting this. I hope you get where. I hope you comprehend what I'm saying and act accordingly. Peace. I want you to watch a video. Well, actually, there are more than one, but this one in particular I like to watch. The title of the video is What Happens When American Billionaires Build Their Own Private City. It's about a place called Prospero in Central America. And it is not the only one that's being built. As I mentioned earlier in the video, it's Kenya, it's South Africa. People don't understand what the Cape, Southern Cape is. Oh man, anyway, they're being built all over the world. And if you are, especially the tech people, Argentina is one. The tech people who are building these so-called AIs and the people who they work for are creating these enclaves around the planet and it's not accidental. Okay? It is not accidental. Anyway, go watch the video. It's the production of Al Jazeera. It's about a year old. Yeah, it's over a year old. Go search for the title on YouTube and watch the video. And if you got time, look for all of those cities that are being created around the world, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right? Again, peace.